Hello, friends. Today's topic is, are you working two jobs? Stress out? Let's rant.
I tell you what I'm not going to do, and I did it before. I'm not going back to working two jobs. I did that shit before. That shit is destructive to your health. It's destructive to your home life. Like, you should not have to work two jobs just to survive. Like, we're talking about fighting for survival in America. We're literally killing ourselves trying to survive. In what world does that make sense? That's not the American dream. Where is that at? When I was told about the American dream, working two jobs, missing out on time with your family, missing your kids growing up wasn't fucking part of it. This shit needs to change. It has to. Working two jobs is not it.
Hey TikTok, this is part 1 of me saving $20,000 towards a down payment for my very first home. Now, I've always been really good with saving, but I feel like when it's tangible, like when I'm able to touch the money, I spend it. So I would save $100 bills and put it in the envelope. So that I've done that 3 times and it didn't work, so I'm trying something new. I found this picture on Google. I blew it up and I didn't have a laminator. So what I did was I got some clear tape and I taped the paper. So if you look, all of these are circles and I have done 3 circles so far. I went to Walmart and I got permanent colorful markers to make it fun. That way when I'm circling it, I can do different colors. So when I got my paycheck last Thursday, I put $500 into this fund. I did 2 $100 circles and 1 $200 circle. Now I do have 3 sources of income, so I don't think this is going to be particularly hard, but I also have some credit card debt to pay off and a extra car note to pay off. So we're going to see how this goes, but I'm excited, so come with me on my journey. Okay, y'all, so I got it on my wall. That way I can use my markers. These are my little markers and highlighters that I have inside this cute little Kate Spade pencil holder.
I don't think many people make that, but that's where it comes into play. It's like, okay, you work a full-time job 40 hours. If you really want to buy a home, you have to put in maybe 2 years extra of some, pick up a job in the afternoon, go work it, save all that money because you weren't making it in the first place, and you're not going to spend money out in restaurants or whatever because you'll be working. And then in 2 years, you can now buy this property, however long it takes, whatever side job you get, you have this property.
I'm a stay-at-home mom with 2 work-from-home jobs, and this is what my mornings look like. I have gotten so many comments asking me if my jobs know that my kids are at home, and yes, they do, and they don't care. Of course, I don't have my kids running or screaming around when I'm in meetings, but they do know that I'm a mom, and they know that my kids are at home. And so many people ask me, how do I get jobs like this? The first step is be delusional. The job you want, the salary you want, the flexibility you want, it is all on its way to you. Stop closing the door on yourself by feeling discouraged or thinking that it can't happen. It's going to happen. Step 2. I'm going to tell you guys to fix that resume. Anyways, I woke up super early today. I was ready to go by 5. I started a load of laundry for my husband to finish. Does anyone drink like 3 different liquids in the morning, or is that just me? But I wanted to squeeze in a lot of work this morning because I wanted to take my son to school and also try to get breakfast with my husband because he's been working so much. So I just wanted to spend some time with him. So I was able to get a lot done. My husband usually gets the kids ready in the morning. And I was able to take my son to school, and I was so happy because sometimes I just want to spend the mornings with them. My husband usually does a drop off, but today we were able to do it together. Since my 1-year-old does not go to school, she is with us and she joined us for breakfast. When I went back home, I checked my emails and I didn't have too much to do. So I just went to Target and TJ Maxx really quick because I had about an hour and a half before my husband had to go to work. I bought way too much stuff, but I swear I needed it all, and some of them are Christmas presents. Ran back home, kissed my husband goodbye because he's off to work, and then I went upstairs to put our daughter to sleep for her nap. During her nap, I always go back to work. I'm off from both of my jobs at 3, so I try to squeeze in everything I need to finish before 3 o'clock because once I'm off, we go pick up my son from school and we start the second part of our day. But I hope you guys are having a good day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Having 2 jobs is tough, but the question is, do you need 2 jobs? Any goals you are trying to meet? Buying a car, maybe? If you can handle working 2 jobs, then go for it.
Just be the number one believer in yourself.
When I tell you that there is nothing that you can't do as long as you believe that you can get it.
You know, if you don't believe in yourself, what you do, you never achieve. You achieve the nothing.
Don't fucking settle. Make sure that whatever life that you want, you strive for that shit. You make sure you go for that shit.
And you all should believe in yourself, and you achieve what you want.
Don't let anyone tell you it's not possible. Don't let anyone tell you that it's not practical. You make sure that you go for it. You hungry, you want it, then get it. Get that shit.
Chase your dreams. You can do whatever you want. Just go to work. Go get it. Focus. You can have whatever you want.
What is the best advice you've ever heard or received?
Believe in yourself.
Second question, what is the worst advice you've ever heard or received?
It can be done.
I'm a nurse who works 2 jobs to get by because I'm broke, so let's spend my paycheck. So I have a second job, and it pays out $315 every 2 weeks, depending how much I work. And it's not a lot of money, but for me, it really does help out. Food, I only spend like $50. Car insurance, $120. I'm not going to pay off my car payment yet because I just cannot afford it on this current payday routine. Medical bills, $30 because I have to go see the GI doctor. My tummy aches are getting vicious. I'm eating Tums like every single day. It's just not great over here. Pet bills, $50 because I have to keep feeding my cats. And savings, a whopping $65. Yep. I mean, I'm still saving money, right? So, like, what's the big deal? I just don't see how I'm ever going to afford a house. Like, I'm trying to get a down payment, and, like, you need a lot of money for a down payment, and I'm pretty sure the bank is not going to take, like, $65. So, yeah, I don't know. I just don't know right now. Kind of need a miracle, but we're working. We're grinding. But, yeah, this life it's just brutal.
Don't never be scared to do what you need to do in order to change your situation for the better. You may be trying to get out of debt, and you already got a great job. You maybe got a government job. You probably got a high-paying job. But you know you need to go down and get a second job, and your second job may not be as lavish as the job you got now. Don't ever be scared what people think about you having to go apply for a second job at like a Walmart or like a Target or like a McDonald's or a Family Dollar or anything of that sort. Because at the end of the day, they don't know what the fuck you trying to do. Don't be scared to show them people that you out here getting it. Don't be scared that you out here working a second job. People gonna talk, so just let them motherfuckers talk. I'd rather don't look like I got it, looking bummy as hell outside, but y'all don't even know I got what you make in a year in my fucking bank account. Versus somebody that look like they got it, they got the Jordans, they got the Louis Vuitton, they got the Gucci and all this other shit. And yeah, they look good on the outside, but they trying to figure out how they gonna eat for the next 2 weeks to survive until they get their next paycheck. They living paycheck to paycheck, but you out here hustling. You gotta learn how to put your ego to the side. I had to do it. While I was working my good paying job, I had to do Uber Eats, I had to do DoorDash, I had to deliver shit to people who I went to school with. I had to deliver shit to people who I was working with. And they say, damn, you got a second job, you delivering food, you driving people around, you doing Uber, you doing sidecar, you doing all this shit. And I said, yes, I am. Because at the end of the day, I don't care how you view me. I don't give a fuck how you view me. Because I know what I'm trying to get to, and I'm going to get there.
I'm 25. I work 2 jobs so I can retire early. I know I spent way too much last month. Let's see what I made, spent, and saved. Starting with my 9 to 5 in marketing, I make $80.7 thousand. Bi-weekly, I bring home $2,107. Every paycheck, I do contribute $500 to my retirement account. My second job is a call center job. I make $18 per hour with commission on top. I think you'll be happy to know that I decreased my hours. The first half of the month, I worked 45 hours and I brought home a total of $766. And the second half of the month, I worked 49 hours, bringing home $975 after tax. So my total take home for the month, which does include my RSP contributions, was about $7,000. Not gonna lie, it was a pretty high spend month for me. I spent about $3,000 just on a month-long Airbnb in August in Montreal. After that, after all my bills, and after way too many sweet treats, my spend for the month was $4,772, meaning I saved a total of $1,183.
Having an extra income is always a good thing. Yes, you will have less time to sleep or do other things, but you will have money to buy what you need to get without having the stress of running out of money. Thank you for your time. Until next video.